Hi there, I'm Colin Newbold and I'm the founder of TLC Online. I'm the chief architect behind the Click 360 brand. Now, strictly speaking, this vlog is not just about 360-degree feedback. It's about feedback generally, but if you want to see more content that's specifically on 360 feedback, then we've got a dedicated YouTube channel. Now, the web URL is appearing on screen right now below me. It's a pretty complicated URL link. You're never going to remember that, so just read the transcript that accompanies this video and just click on the link there. You'll see a good number of videos there which take you pretty deep into the world of 360 feedback. So what is a T-chart review when it's at home? Well, it's simple, it's quick, it's high energy, and it's fun. It's a very practical method of reviewing any significant event. You might be reviewing a verbal conversation or a sales presentation, like a pitch, or the results of your analysis of your 360 feedback report. It might even be a contract award or a contract turn down. Funny enough, as human beings, we tend to want to do this kind of post-mortem on something that went really badly. But we should learn to do the same thing when something went really well. You could use a T-chart review at the end of each project that you're invested in. And then the point is it's done best after some successful or unsuccessful event, just to learn from the outcome. The results are much better if you do the review with all of the people that were involved. Now, that's probably going to exclude the other party if it was a sales situation or a competitive event. But yeah, certainly you should involve all of those on your own side. So how do you do it? And why the name T-chart review? Now, if it's a group of you doing this, then use a flip chart and stand. But if it's just one or two of you, then a piece of A4 paper will suffice. And I'm going to represent the T-chart using this slide. So start by drawing a vertical line down the middle. Now draw a horizontal line across the page, quite close to the top, but leave enough space to put a heading above it. Now see how that forms a T. Now the heading is actually a plus sign on the left of the vertical line and then a minus sign on the right. Now use the left-hand section to brainstorm all the things about the event that went well. Ask yourselves the question, what worked well? And just list as briefly as possible everything that was positive. If someone says something that's negative, ask them to park that for later. They'll get their chance. So keep the comments brief and to the point and summarise the feedback into as few words as possible. You're working up a bullet point list. And just keep going with what worked well. And when you finally run out of steam, remember you can always add something positive later, then move to the right hand side and ask yourselves what didn't go so well. Now list all the things that went wrong. Now, being from the Western Hemisphere, especially if you're in the UK, you'll probably find that the right hand side of the chart is much easier to fill up. But if any of the comments trigger something that actually went well, move back to the left hand side and capture that. Now, if you can, leave enough space on the right, about halfway down, to draw a new horizontal line. And right at the top of that section, DD. DD stands for do differently. So looking predominantly at the right-hand column, so the words on the right, and taking each item in turn, ask yourselves, what are we going to do differently about that next time? And convert all the negatives into do differently. Sometimes one new different action actually removes several of the negatives in one go. Or maybe you can even leverage something that's on the left-hand side. And when you've done that, be sure that everyone involved gets a copy. So photocopy it if it's A4, or get it typed up if it's a flip chart. But leave that flip chart somewhere prominent where it's going to remind you each time you walk past. And that's it. You can do a good T-chart review in about 15 minutes or so. You can take longer, but you'll be amazed at what you learn that will make you more successful next time. So have fun with the model, and as ever, please leave a thumbs up and a comment below. Thanks for watching.